Yo, bro. Hold on. I need to do this. Yeah. We're starting off like this. Today, this week, the judge told Aubrey Graham he is definitely not like us, bro.
Facts.
Hey, welcome back to the Shootout Podcast, episode 183 with me and the bro, 808 Kicks ATL. Please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do, guys. Please do check out the Patreon. Please do check out the Discord. If you're in the Discord, you know already what it's all about. Most of our script is already done on the Discord every week because the bros drop us information every week. So you know what it's all about. And if you join us on the Patreon, you can see all of the private, not private, but you can all see all of the post-pod extra bits that we don't discuss on this. They might be a bit more candid than what we do in the podcast, so go and check that out, guys. But what we're here to do this week, bro, because you know already how we started and you know what's going to go down already, bro.
Same thing we do every week. Try to take over the world.
That's right, guys. I had to do it, bro. I had to do it.
I know this whole episode is gonna be these next two episodes. But hell, maybe the next 4 episodes.
Yo,
but yeah, man, we here.
Let's save it for the rest. How's your week been, bro?
It's not even been a week. It's been a week. I'm putting my last weekend, this week and this weekend all in one because it's been some things going on.
Hey, that's crazy.
There's been some things going on. So last weekend, Saturday, because we partied Friday last week. Saturday evening, the wife and I went to a birthday party, our niece's birthday party. Shout out to Sierra.
Hey.
Our favorite DJ. Y'all need a good DJ in Atlanta, let me know. I got a 5-1 for you. I would recommend her anytime. And her price is good too.
Hey.
So we went to her 30th birthday party. So shout out to her, happy birthday. That was a time. That was a good time, family and whatnot. So we went there and we left there, and my wife found out exactly how bougie she is.
Oh,
I don't know if I want to tell that part.
Don't do it, bro.
I might save that part for the Patreon. But then that next night, we went to the Ball Brothers live on tour here in Atlanta at in Cobb at the Roxy in the Battery. Shout out to Tony Baker, Kev on stage. It was lit. It was lit. Like that was one of the best. Well, it's probably the best comedy show I've been to. I ain't been to as many comedy shows as I've been to concerts, but I rock with Tony Baker the long way. Yeah. Tony Baker is probably my favorite comedian. Okay. I can't like there's a lot of comedians I love, especially the old school comedians, but as far as right now, Tony Baker is my guy. So I'm rocking with him. For my favorite comedian. I can't see enough of him. That's the problem. Cause he does so much live in person work that they don't film. Cause he want to keep it pure to the original art form, being on stage in front of people, live, and all that stuff. So, you know, the purest aspect of it is a little bit painful for me being a fan of his, especially because they based in California. So they do a lot of live in-person stuff out there, you know what I'm saying? So this is my second time getting to see him, and Kev on stage is always a good time. So they pod too, similar to us. The Ball Brothers, and they podcast turned into a live show similar to 85 South. Shout out to 85 South. So it's the comedy game is changing. I'm watching it. We see in podcasting affect everything, how people do everything. And podcasting is affecting the comedy game in such a way where comedians are starting to group up and team up and do live shows together. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like an evolution, bro. Like you're seeing it evolve in front of your eyes, which is awesome. That's how it is supposed to be. Like you see like how naturally things are supposed to evolve. And so, like what you're saying is sometimes you give them sometimes you got to give them stuff without giving them stuff. So you got to make them patient. Like what we're finding is over the last years, maybe last 5 to 10 years, even longer than that, music has been so saturated, and a lot of things have been so saturated that everybody's got everything instantly. Now, absence seems to be the key at the moment. Give them a bit more absence and make them want to see you and want to hear stuff, and people want to kind of rotate around you more. And that's what we're seeing at this moment in time. And that evolution is starting to happen a bit more. It's no longer being the instant entertainment that you want. It's patience is a virtue, because now you have to be there and see it, and you have to wait for it. And that's kind of that anticipation is coming back. If you can see it, you see what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, it's becoming more of a luxury.
Yeah.
Which is the unfortunate part of it. Even like it's resale. Resale and bots is not just a sneaker culture thing. It's a sports. It's concerts. It's everything. Anything that's popular is gonna get resold. Anything that's popular is gonna get resold, especially exclusive luxury items, which sneakers is in that category. Going out to these shows, especially the big artists, it's a luxury item. Like this is not.
Don't even get me started.
This is
bro.
middle class behavior.
Don't even get me started.
It's becoming high class behavior.
Yeah,
and it's
listen to this one. Listen to this one. I think one of my bros, and even like I think even not Dwayne. We were trying to get some tickets for the Clips, right? And we were trying to get tickets for Dave Chappelle. Bro, tell me why that sold out instantly. Like in the UK, we don't get artists like that all the time. It sold out instantly. Couldn't get tickets, and tickets were going for £400-500. Like, nah, bro, what the hell is this about, bro? Seriously. Yeah. Reselling is not only on bad sneakers, it's about everything. Even when I went to see Kendrick this year, bro, tickets were crazy. I had to do it still.
Bro, I don't even want to talk about how much. Listen, y'all talking about shoes.
Forget that.
Listen here, bro, and see. You know me, and I'm gonna do my spiel again, because this is what I believe truly. Because I keep doing it, and there's a hint of resentment when I keep doing it to myself. I'm not vlogging. Like, I get it. I'm a content creator. I've always been a content creator. Whether it was drawing something on some paper ready to show somebody, whether it was making a song, or, putting together an outfit and taking pictures to show people, or getting on this microphone and giving out opinions every week. I've always created, for my whole life, I've created content. When I go to these places to see these performers, I'm consuming the content. Yeah. I'm not pulling out my phone every 5 seconds. I'm not walking through there looking at where I'm going through my viewfinder. Like, no, dog. I'm there to experience these things firsthand. I'm taking this into my spirit. You get what I'm saying? This ain't just somewhere to be for me. This ain't just a photo opportunity. This just ain't me trying to be seen. All that's gonna happen too. You know what I'm saying? All that happens in the process. I'm going to the show to see my favorite comedian.
Yeah, to enjoy the experience, to absorb the experience. That's what you go for, bro. What else is? Exactly?
I might get one video and 3-4 pictures, maybe. The video I showed y'all, rather the picture I showed y'all is the picture I took. I took one picture that whole show, one. Because I wasn't there to take pictures. I was there to see my favorite comedian and kept on stage, who is also fire. You know what I'm saying? I love what they do. That's why I'm there. I'm there to see the damn show. I didn't come to see y'all or for y'all to see me. I came to see Kev and Tony. You know what I'm saying? Damn all that. And I get it. But I'm not COE like that. Like, as an artist, I'm going to do what I would like for my fans to do.
To kind of enjoy you.
There. There were people there taking pictures and running around with cameras. As you can see, we was in the damn.
You got a picture taken of you and your missus and everybody that was in your group. Yeah,
me and my sister and my play sister and my wife.
Yeah.
The four of us sitting there laughing like we supposed to. And the camera crew, Kev and Tony's camera crew, got a picture of us doing what we were supposed to do, participate.
Yeah, I think
I told y'all the story. I told y'all the story. I told my wife. I told y'all the story of we went to see Tony Baker a few months ago, and I dapped him, and he said I cut his hand. He started cracking jokes about how my nails were too long. Bro. Come on, bro. Your favorite comedian he daps you.
Yeah.
When he comes out, he daps you, and then start cracking jokes about you. I ain't got nothing to record. Like what? I didn't had some great experiences. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not concerned with all the extra shit, bro. Like, in my opinion.
No. It's to enjoy the moment. Definitely to enjoy the moment. I miss going to a good comedy show. I need to go to a couple of good comedy shows. If like Dave Chappelle comes, or if any of the American artists comes, I need to go and see them. Like, it's ridiculous. The scalping is so ridiculous. Like, let me put it straight for you guys, right? If you will, in the UK, this is for the UK only, right? If you want to go and see an artist or any artist, comedian, magician, and that comes over to the UK, is O2 priority. Like, O2 owns the most of the events here, so it's O2 priority. You got to have an O2 priority phone, or you have to have a contract with them in terms of a SIM card, and then on top of that, it's an O2 priority app, which means you get first access pre-sale, and even on then that gets absolutely scalped, bro. It is so crazy. And second day releases, which releases a couple of days after, maybe 1 day, 2 days, they all sold out, and then you have to kind of go into like other platforms, or resale platforms, to go and get the tickets, and even then, bro, it's difficult, and the prices are so hiked up. You're like, what's the point? You just want to go enjoy the show, and it's crazy. It's worse than sneakers, bro. It's way worse than sneakers, and that's been there since like 2000s. This has been there since like 2000s, like early 2000s. It's been there. It's always been like that, and it's absolutely crazy. And I don't like it. It's worse than sneakers, bro. At least with sneakers, you can go to first tier shops and go and get your sneaker. You can't do that with tickets. You can't literally go there and go get tickets for like retail prices.
Because the box office is there now.
Yeah.
Like, I remember as a kid going to the box office. Ain't no more box office. No. When I go to these games, when I go to these shows, like, they'll have a physical box office there, but it's not open. It's never open. There's no sign on it. There's no person behind the window to talk to. Ain't no more box office. I remember as a kid going to the Hawks game, walking up to the box office, and my parents buying tickets. My mom and my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have. It wasn't no apps. It wasn't no. You had to physically go to the place to buy the ticket, be in line, and all either at the event or before. And ain't no more that. Everything is online bullshit, and it's whack.
It's not.
The average person can't afford it.
It's not even on like big events. It's on everything. It's on even small events. Everything,
bro. Everything.
Sports games, football. Like,
Tony and Kev were online telling people, don't Google us. Go to TonyBaker.com or Tony Baker Comedy or whatever he is, and go to Kev on Stage. Go to our websites or go straight to Ticketmaster. Do not Google us because you're gonna get scammed.
Yeah, exactly. There's too many scammers, and that's the art of business for people that scout, bro. It's such a bad place to be in terms of if we like I was saying, I'm gonna reiterate this. If we thought sneakers was bad, yo, you welcome to the world of scalping, bro. there's definitely a reason why it's called scalping rather than resale. let me put that straight.
Yeah. So that was like I said, that was a dope experience. Excuse me. Shout out to the Ball Brothers. So then my work week begins, right? And it's going okay. And then Wednesday morning, we have a major accident.
Oh, damn.
And so I have to then make up for it. Me, myself.
You, yourself, and I, yeah?
Yeah. 3.5 hours after the fact, I have to make up for it. Wednesday, which was the 8th of October, which was the day that DTLR and Nike were having a pop-up at Morehouse for the Yard Runner, Air Max 95 Morehouse, and Spellman.
Yep.
So that event is from 5 to 8. I find myself at noon starting a day of work 2 hours away from Atlanta. I'm in Athens, where UGA is, the University of Georgia, the Bulldogs. I'm in Athens. I have to work a full day in Athens at noon, and this Yard Runners event begins at 5.
Okay.
So I got to do a full day's work, and I'm 2 hours away from my car, which is an hour in traffic away from the event. So in my head, at noon, imagine how I feel doing them calculations in my head.
Your brain's going ding 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 ding. I already know this because I've been there, bro. You're instantly thinking, how am I gonna go from A to B to C to D to Z and get this sneaker, bro? I already know this, bro. I already know what your brain's thinking.
I'm blowed, right? So mentally, I just give up. I give up fast, right? Because I'm like, I still got to get through this day. I can't bog my mind down to thinking about this because I still have to focus on my work. You know what I'm saying? Especially in my position. I'm going out here. And then I got a guy out there who does this route, right? So I call him. Boom. I'm on the way. I'm 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I pull up. He jump in the truck. We get going. This man is a whole beast. He know this route like the back of his hand. He been doing this for years. From the passenger seat, from where he's sitting, he's been doing it for years. From where he's sitting, because he said he don't like to drive. He said he got bad road rage. Shout out to you, Jamal. You're a real one. He said he got road rage, right? He don't like to drive. So I'm like, cool. I don't need you to drive. I need you to navigate.
Yeah.
Boom, park here. Boom, park. Boom, 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 boom. 2:30. We done.
Sheesh. 2 hours? Less than what? Within 2.5 hours, yeah.
So boom. Actually, it was about 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cause I let him go because it was some more stuff to do away from that area, and I ain't want to backtrack or none of that. So I let him go, finish it up myself, get back to the spot, to the job at about 5. Right at about 5. Do what I got to do, cause I'm prepared. I brought my fit and all that, right? Yeah. I already knew what the odds were. Get myself together, get my fit on. It's gonna take me an hour to get there. I get there at 6:30. I pull up in the West End. Shout out to the West Side, Atlanta. I pull up, bust the left off Ashby to where the Archer Rec Center, Morehouse Archer Hall. And it's just children. All I see is children.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
And so I'm looking for something Nike, something DTLR. So I see the Archer Hall sign. So I'm like, okay, this is Archer Hall. I see a bunch of kids, but at the same time, it's the AU. Like I ain't been in the AU since I was a teenager, early 20s. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't working down there, you going to school. So I ain't got no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's right this moment in time you're thinking nobody's there. All you got is school kids and nobody's there. So you might have a chance here, bro.
It's 6:30 now. So I find a little parking spot. It's like 2 blocks away from the building. So as I ride through, as I park, and as I walk to Archer Hall, children. This is nothing but, I'm talking about fresh faces. They ain't even, they don't know nothing. You can look at them and tell they don't know nothing. Like this is new life. It's all new life.
Yeah.
Bruh,
no sneakerhead in sight. So you're like
paying attention to nothing that they ain't concerned about. I mean, you might as well not even be there. They in your way. I'm talking about so in your way.
Yeah.
They don't care. They don't care. So I'm having to stop and go around and because I ain't trying to disturb the children. You know what I'm saying? These are teenagers. You know what I'm saying?
All in your mind is what Jordan said. F them kids, bro. Because I want my sneakers.
I would no. That's it was the opposite actually.
Yeah.
Because they in college. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect it, right?
Yeah.
You know, this is a college campus. I'm on Morehouse grounds. You know what I'm saying? Morehouse College, the historical black college university. You know what I mean? Like we're not doing no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? This is hallowed ground right here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Samuel Jackson walked them grounds. You did like a lot of the greats, you know what I'm saying, walked them grounds. Metro Boomin, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them. Them just a couple of my favorites. But anyway, so I go to the entrance. And, you know, they checking the bags and whatnot. And this older lady had to be 60s or 70s. She got her Spellman stuff on. Because I'm looking, I seen maybe 1 or 2 people with bags out of the hundreds of people I was seeing before I got to the door. I only seen a couple of bags. So I'm thinking it might be over. I don't know. But I'm going in.
Yeah.
So I see the older lady come out, and that gave me a little glimmer of hope. Like, okay, maybe, once I get up in here. So I go to the security guy. He probably his late 20s, early 30s, maybe. He go, hey, empty your pockets, show me your waistband. He unked me.
Yo, that's some disrespect, bro.
But I want my sneaker, right? So, all right, man. Whatever, right? What
Right, you should have retaliated. Yo. My instant retaliation would have been, okay, granddad.
No, because he's clearly younger than me, so I can't. I don't care. I would have had to call him nephew or tiger or sport or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Young Thundercat, whippersnapper or something like that. But listen, after the day I done had.
You don't care. You just want your
go
sneaker,
back
bro.
to the day I done had. Now, don't never forget the day I done had.
Exactly, bro.
So I'm like, you know what? I'll take an unking. You gonna unk me, bro?
Yeah.
Can I go inside? I'm saying, unk me all you want, dog. I just want to go inside, bro. So I go inside in the lobby. Children everywhere, staggered in groups in the way.
Okay. sounds like a maze, bro.
Bro. So I get inside the actual gym, and it's lit. They got the stage with the DJ. There's some people up there.
Yeah.
It's a booth over here, a booth over there, a tent over here. People lined up against the wall. They just chilling. So I'm looking for a line, right? So I see people lined up on the wall. So I'm watching. Okay, this look like a line, but that don't look like a line. And I got my shades on too. I'm Terminator now. I got the scope in. I got my shoe dog radar. It's doing what it need to do.
Forget Sarah Connor. Forget Sarah Connor.
But it's too much interference. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing my radars, they keep locking on these young faces. All I'm seeing is young face. I don't see no bag. I don't see no shoe. I don't see no line situation that makes sense, right? But it's a big pit in the middle. It's a big pit of young people.
Yeah.
Just congregating. So I saw that. I thought I was going that way, but then I had to divert from that direction. And my radar locked on an adult.
No. Your mind was going do swoosh. Do swoosh.
Exactly, bro. So my radar locked on the actual adult, and then my scanner went from the top of his head and started scanning down, and he had on a lanyard. And so then I locked in on the lanyard, and it said DTLR. And I said, bro, where I buy the shoe at? Oh, right here.
Oh.
So I buy the shoe. In the midst of buying the shoe, the whole Morehouse band then came through. So now it's I'm talking about, and they come through right next to the line.
Yo. You know at that moment, that was meant for you, bro, because that was a celebration. That was like when the party flares go off. Trust me, bro. That was meant for you. That was meant for you. Exactly, bro. You found the sneakers. Your do swoosh went party time. You couldn't time it. You could have timed it more better, bro. You couldn't timed it more better.
I did not think of that, bro. You're absolutely correct. So, oh man, shout out to King Rod, the one guy who Rod had ended up getting a bunch of pairs from, who worked for DTLR. I ain't gonna say your name, bro. You was cool. You was always cool with me, and you looked out for my brother when he was on his resale thing out here in Atlanta. So he was there. He saw me and did a double take, but I had my glasses on.
Okay.
So I started to pull up on him, but I let him ride. You know, he was working. I know he kind of high up in DTLR Atlanta. So, you know, I don't think he didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Back then with Rod, he did square business with Rod, but you know, it was during the resale era, so I don't want to get too much into that. But it was a beautiful thing for Rod back then.
Yeah. 100%.
But, I got my shoe, and I got the hell out of there.
Hey. That's brilliant. Yo, if you want more episodes of the Sneakerator, you can join us. Join Q on the Patreon. The Sneakerator.
I did the review. I did a live review on Patreon of the sneaker. It actually has Morehouse on the box, which is dope.
Hey, how'd that go? We need to definitely talk about that. How'd that go? On Patreon.
I liked it. It was just a live video straight through Patreon. I didn't do have to go through no other platform.
Hey.
And
That's a celebration. That's a beautiful sneaker, bro. Beautiful.
Yeah. The swooshes on the lace tips.
Yeah, M on the tongue as well. That's dope.
Yeah, the Morehouse logo, the M 1867 on the tongue. The tiger on the insole.
That's fire.
Crazy.
That's absolutely fire.
I like that black spine on the back too. That's crazy.
Yeah, it breaks up the sneaker, back of the sneaker as well. That's dope. That's fire.
Yeah, man. Tiger stripes. All of them are pretty much this with just different colors. So if they are indeed all this with different colors, they all fire. And they dropped. They actually dropped on the 11th for all the mom and pop retailers that got them, and they dropping the 14th on sneakers, which is a couple of days from. Well, on Patreon, y'all will see this on Patreon by the time they come out on sneakers. Shout out to Anish too, because I know he was interested in a pair. But and Big Fresh, I was talking to Big Fresh yesterday about it. He was interested in the FAMU pair.
Okay.
Nah, the FAMU pair is out of here.
Hey, bro.
They all sold well. They all sold well, but the FAMU pair sold the best.
Yeah.
And I told Anish when he said something about the FAMU. Remember when he went in the Discord? He was like,
yeah.
The FAMU pair, and I said, brother, that's gonna probably be the hardest pair to get. And I sent him I sent y'all a breakdown of FAMU, like why people. FAMU is one of them schools in the U.S., bro, as far as HBCU is concerned. Like, nah.
That's out of it, bro. But
nah.
but by the way, if you do join the Discord and you're silent and you come on and say one or two things and you disappear, you're getting flamed. You're getting flamed. Sorry, Mackie. You're getting flamed.
I wasn't going to say nothing because I rock with Mackie. But Mackie is a mysterious figure in the community.
Yo, bro.
I do truly believe that Mackie is a part of our community.
Yeah, he is.
Honestly. But he's so mysterious, bro. You can't keep track of. And I see Mackie outside sometimes, and he'll just up here next to me and be like, "What's up, bro?" Where the hell you come from, Mackie?
Yo, bro.
He'll just pop up and be next to you.
It was too funny. Mackie's responded. Mackie's dropped comments on my videos and stuff like that, and yeah, I love the bro, right? But it was so funny. He liked something, and you said something about a rare sighting, and I just jumped
Mackie
on
sighting.
it.
And it was over. We ain't heard from him since.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. We love you. Thank you for your support, bro. We love you.
Shout out to Mackie and his family. Mackie's a big family guy, so shout out to you and the fam, bro.
Yeah. Oh, but by the way, bro. By what you like, but it was really funny though. This week, yesterday was in Selfridges, London, and we basically one of Mrs. bracelets broken, and we're trying to get it repaired because it's still in warranty. It costs quite a bit. So we're trying to find the manufacturers, which have closed down. My missus noticed something. She goes, "Why is it the guys and the girls look at people differently?" I said, "What do you mean?" And she said to me, "Why do ladies look at ladies and look at the whole outfit, and the guys' eyes just go to the sneakers first?" And it's like it's the way it is. It's like if you're a sneakerhead, it's the way it is, because guys look at feet first mostly. This is what she knows, not me. Guys tend to look at sneakers first. I think ladies do that if they're sneakerheads, but guys look at sneakers first and then look at the outfit. Because all she saw was a couple of guys. Because I was wearing the pine green fives, and all they did was bang, sneakers first, then outfit. And I was like, oh, that's because they're just checking out what your sneakers are first. She goes, "No, but I've seen a lot of guys do that." I said, "Yeah, well, that's the way it is. That's the way it is, because that's not never the same with all the ladies." I said, "Yeah, well, ladies check out outfits first before they check out any other attire." So that's weird. It was her noticing that quite a bit. So I was like, right, it is what it is.
Okay. So I would say that is true, because from the male perspective, we judge you from the shoes up, because your outfit don't matter if your shoes whack.
Yeah.
For a man.
I agree with that. 100% agree with that.
If your shoes are whack, as far as being fresh is concerned, if your shoes are whack, your whole fit is downgraded.
Yeah, I agree.
I do that in my head. It's not a personal thing, but you can't have certain conversations with me now.
Yeah. I think it goes whack, quack, quack, quack. If it's fire, it goes fire, or fire. Okay. But if it's whack, then it goes quack, quack, quack.
Yeah. Because you can't. Whack dilutes everything. Whack is so concentrated that it dilutes fire.
Yeah. You could have
whack
you could have
dilutes
everything.
Fire more than fire burns whack.
Yeah. Hold on.
Not to be used without the express written consent of the Shoe Dog Podcast.
Yo, have we just made rock paper scissors for outfits?
Oh man. Yo.
Quack.
Yo.
Hold on.
Whack dilutes fire. Hold on. Go on, bro. Whack dilutes fire more than fire burns whack. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
All right. Before we I got a couple of things before we move on to our quick strikes. That was brilliant. We need to come up with something. We need to come up with something in terms of that. We'll post it on the post pod if we can kind of work it out. But a couple of things. I was gonna mention the Day of the Dead, but Mrs. is quite strange, because the Day of the Dead. Do you know the Jordan 4 Day of the Dead we're gonna get? I showed her a picture, and she was like, "Nah, they were okay." And then then I showed her the details a couple of days later. She goes, and you never showed me that. I said, well, I did show you that. I showed you the sneaker and you said you didn't like it or you thought it was okay. And then she was like, I like the details. I like the skull inside. I was like, oh my days. Like, I show you stuff and you like, no, I don't like it. Instant response. Nah, it's okay. It's like, come on. Is it okay? Or is it not okay? So I was like, come on, you got just this is why you don't judge a book by the cover. You need to kind of look at the details. And I reminded her of that. She was like, oh, okay, maybe. And then she looks at it, but it says, I don't like the exterior, but I like all the detailing. I said, exactly. You need to look at everything before you throw a judgment. That was quite funny. Another thing, which I didn't kind of, we ain't going to raise in our quick strikes. Soleil's got his own company as well.
Yeah, I had that in my discounts.
Sponge, yeah, and I think his first sneaker is Mug, so watch out for that. And if you want to go and check his if you want to support if you want to support Soleil, I think it's beasponge.com. Go and check that out. I think personally it's awesome for what he's doing to start his own brand, which is great. So shout out to Soleil Emery.
They look good on feet, but I don't care for the silhouette off in hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
the community is responding in kind. A lot of people throwing a lot of hate on these. The colorways are Hmong,
Slaw, yeah,
Yukon, and Malawi.
Yep.
Or Malawi. So,
yeah. What's the silhouette name? Because I probably got that wrong.
It's just Sponge. I'm not seeing a silhouette name. Yeah, I'm not seeing a silhouette name. I'm just seeing Sponge right now. So
yeah,
I ain't done too much research on it, but he got a whole bunch of colorways. It's looking real. The presentation is reminiscent of Conrad Bourrier.
Yeah, Conrad Bourrier did. Hold on.
Yeah, similar to how Virgil and your boy Renzo.
Yeah.
Like they all got similar aesthetics. I feel like Soleil is just the next offspring from that tree.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good to see designers do their own thing, get their own brand, start their own revolution of sneakers and culture and fashion and stuff like that, which is great to see. Diversity is the key. Diversity through spectrums of different fashion avenues is the key to success. So that's really good for Soleil. And I think that's just if it's a start, it's a good start. And also round of applause to Angel Reese, who is now the first professional to walk the Victoria's Secrets fashion show. So if you join us on the after show, we might showcase some of her actual stuff. So,
and then Wale was rocking her sneaker too, the pink and white colorway.
Saw that.
It's looking up for Angel. Hopefully she get the hell away from the Chicago Sky franchise. That is a horrible franchise. Did you watch that reel I sent you?
Yeah.
Horrible franchise, man. So shout out to Angel Reese. Hopefully she can get away from over there. And also, shout out to 3-time WNBA champion Asia Wilson. She is her. We can go ahead, and she's still young too, and we can go ahead and just start calling her the GOAT for the rest of her career. That's it.
See, we don't.
Her, Jackie Young, Kelsey Gray, like if they keep them three together, there's gonna be more championships too.
Exactly. But you see, over here we celebrate excellence as well as look at tomfoolery. We will be looking at some more tomfoolery at the end of the show. But yeah, it's absolutely awesome. Keep doing awesome things, guys, because it's time to celebrate awesome things, especially the climate we're in. It's time to celebrate awesome things and awesome people. So round of applause to everybody that's just doing awesome things out here.
Yeah.
Keep doing awesome things. Keep promoting.
Shout out to Asia and Bam.
Yeah. That's the one. Should we get into some
basketball?
Loving basketball. Should we get into some? Hold on, never got anything else? Oh yes, Union was giving out emails for the Chicago Shadow Jordan 1 to random people. So if you were part of the mail list, they were sending you an email for an invoice for the Jordan 1 Chicago Shadow, which was random.
Let me check my email.
Check your emails, guys.
Emails from Union. I have.
Yeah, check your emails, guys, because they've been doing that. And last but not least,
it's for the Jordan 5 anniversary.
last but not least, guys.
Union sent me an email.
Yo, by the way, the anniversary Jordan 5. Whoa, that's getting some hate, bro. Especially with the actual quality on that sneaker.
It's 3M. Y'all ain't learned about 3M Jordan 5s yet? They don't work.
Yeah, come on. We saw what happened with the green bean. Come on now. Like,
and people was the community, the culture was lusting for the damn green bean. Supposedly. And next thing you know, it come out and it's a Brickapalooza.
And last but not least, what we didn't realize until this week was the jellyfish is glow in the dark. So the orange is glow in the dark, the green is glow in the dark, but maybe maybe the blue variation we haven't seen is glow in the dark, and there's many other variations coming out from Pharrell. I know Jamie was not happy with it being glow in the dark. I sang a little song to him. They see you glowing. Little song to Jamie, but so if you don't like glow in the dark sneakers, the jellyfish is definitely not for you guys.
Hey, man. Be careful what you wish for,
because it just might come true.
Hey, Union, send me an email, man. Come on, send me an invoice.
Hey, yo, always check your emails, check your junk mail as well, just in case. Sometimes they'll send you something.
None of my stuff go to junk.
yeah. But yeah, just be cautious. They will definitely sending out emails this week as well. So watch out for that. Should we get into some subjects, bro?
Yeah, man. First question, right?
Yes.
Telfar times Timberland. Telfar has been very popular recently, in recent years, with the ladies.
Massive hype, bro. Massive hype, bro.
Big resale a few years ago on the Telfar stuff. I like some of the stuff they do. I know my wife has expressed interest in some Telfar things in the past. I don't know her feelings on Telfar right now, but I know she didn't like this. I don't know why they went the way they went. I see it, but I don't get it. Call it what you want. Go ahead.
I don't. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for same. I mean, Mrs. has always been interested in the Telfar bags and stuff like that, but it makes no sense of why they would do it. There's too many TTs in that whole situation. Timberland and Telfar, two T's. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, what? Who's helping who? Like, Telfar's doing great. Timberland's on the uprise, but doing a collaboration. The boots don't make sense either. Like, it's a very regional thing as well. Timberlands is a very regional thing, especially with the high boots as well. So it makes no sense. I'm dumbfounded. Like, what's it supposed to do? What ocean is supposed to move? I don't know.
Hey man, they say it's not for you; it's for everyone.
Yeah, not for everyone. Yeah, so it is then regional. Like it's what's the price on it first of all? Exactly that, bro.
So
what's
when one of these, no, it was Telfar actually, when they on their post about this collaboration on Instagram, the comments were not nice. A lot of them. They got a lot of positive comments too, but they got a lot of negative comments on this collaboration in general, especially these Timberland slip-on quarter boots, like where they just, I mean, the drop top Tims, like the Timberland coupes, I guess. And there was a content creator, a customizer, who cut the top off of his Tims and put them on, and that reel was making the rounds. You remember that from like a year ago?
Yeah.
Well, a year or so ago. And somebody brought that up on the Telfar post, and Telfar responded, "Oh, you talking about the guy who we reached out to and did a video with? Yeah. You know collaborations take 24 months, right?" So I do want to say that as far as this is concerned, it's not a bite. It was an idea that somebody else had at the same time, which is whatever, right? Because there ain't nothing new under the sun. But $225 for some Timberland slip-ons.
What's the regular price?
Ain't no, bro. You'll get clowned for wearing Tims without the leather. They call them butt nakeds.
I've never heard that phrase before. I've never heard that phrase before. No.
Bro, you love New York hip hop. You ain't never heard the phrase butt naked?
That's a US phrase. I've never heard that phrase. I know what butt naked means, but I've never heard it associated to like Timberlands or not having leather on Timberlands.
No, so if you know the 6-inch Tims with the leather on the back, the wheats with the brown leather on the back. Mm-hmm. Those are the acceptable Tims for men on the East Coast. If you got the straight leather all the way up, they call them butt nakeds. Those are not acceptable in Timberland culture.
Dad be butt naked.
So these are like the butt naked mids and the butt naked highs. Like They got the butt naked bags. You know what I'm talking about? It's all butt and the butt naked lows.
Lows. I was just waiting for you to say that.
Yeah. So that's what these is.
Yo.
I mean, I know you hate lows already. So.
you're definitely caught in a compromised situation if you're butt naked low, bro.
Right. So here go the thing, right? Look at my guy right here. Look at my guy.
He's butt naked low.
Straight rocking the butt naked lows, my guy.
Oh, hey, bro, why is he kneeling down as well, bro? That's even worse.
Bro, the tattoos and the muscles do not let you escape from having the butt naked lows on, bro.
Yo,
They don't, bro.
I've never heard that phrase before, bro.
He look like his whole body tatted. He got his. Why you got one hand wrapped up? Then he got the nerve to have on a pinky ring. You got on butt naked lows, bro.
With a pinky ring.
Come on, bro. And she got on the butt naked highs. Now listen, for women, okay. But dog, I didn't, man. They pumping it. They pumping these real hard. I'm not gonna say it neither. They pumping these real hard on Instagram. They got the celebrity Tiana Taylor. They got Tiana Taylor in one of the ads. Like, no, bro. No.
Damn.
No. Damn. On the butt naked lows, bro. I can't. So
the conclusion to this is, it's okay for a woman to wear butt naked lows, or a woman to be butt naked low. But it's not okay for a guy to be butt naked low. Yo, that's a new phrase. Thank you for educating me today, bro. Every day's a lesson. Let's move on, bro.
At least we know the name of the episode.
I don't know whether that's acceptable, bro.
That is indeed the one. Next quick strike.
Oh, bro. This is an episode, bro. This is definitely an episode. Right, cool. Moving on to some serious stuff, hopefully. Jordan 4s. So we've been hearing a rumor about the Jordan 4 Flight Club for quite a while. This has been in the making, I would say, a good 3-4 years. Am I right, bro?
The what? Oh yeah. No, we're not. Hell no. That long?
I've been hearing this rumor for at least good 2-3 years. Maybe
I'd say
probably
2.
longer
I don't know
than
about 3.
Okay, maybe it's been a long time in coming. So finally, finally we have a mock-up. Potentially, I'm not going to say it's the real thing. I'm not going to say this is what we're going to get, because obviously we know in mock-ups what potentially could happen with them. It could go right, left. So we have a potential mock-up of the actual Flight Club.
You got the butt nakeds on the screen. Get the butt nakeds on the screen.
I need to share mine. Hold on. Let me remove that and put this on. Hold on. There you go. So we I'm still reeling off butt naked, bro. Hold on. Let's get right. The Air Jordan 4 Flight Club, that's the mock-up. That's what it potentially could look like. So we don't work off mock-ups, but we are going to hopefully see the Flight Club 4 I feel like it's going to be 2026. And it looks like it's going to be close to what we're going to get. And with that, we're going to get hopefully some apparel, which looks like it's going to be this, and somebody's actually physically taken pictures, and it's associated to, I think, more or less to the tribute to Jordan as well. So that's coming with the actual Flight Club, and then that's the apparel. What's your thoughts? Because I know a lot of it was said on the Discord. What's your thoughts on this whole release? First of all, let's go back to the sneaker. big side.
It's gonna work.
Why is it gonna work?
Say that because black and white or white and black. It's gonna work. For one, my true opinion is I don't need these. I don't want these. The material is probably gonna be fire. Just because collab. If this is the real colorway, it's boring. And it's Flight Club. Flight Club is a resale platform. Why are we doing a collaboration with a resale platform?
Interesting. That's an interesting one. Maybe because it's Flight Club's become more of a heritage resale platform. Possibly.
So what's next? The StockX Jordan 1 Low, like
with the ching on the back. I don't know. I agree with you. It's kind of like more of a boring colorway. It will definitely appeal to the younger sneakerheads that are coming through that are linked with, or not linked with, but are used to. Not saying that we're not used to the resale platforms, but more used to it, more in tune with it. Because everybody that's come through where sneakers that have been difficult and are going to get even more difficult, I think they feel like they go to these resale platforms to get sneakers or sell sneakers. So, Flight Club getting a collaboration, I can understand why that's happened. I think on the Discord, I think a lot of us were saying, and I think you also said that they've done a lot of Nike's done a lot of sneakers through GOAT, and there's a lot of association with Flight Club and GOAT, so that could come out on GOAT. So that could be a possibility. I feel like it's going to be a hard sneaker to get instantly, just because it's a resale platform.
Yeah, we've seen it with GOAT. We've seen the Foot Locker deal with GOAT, and we've seen subsequently all these Oregon Air Max releases and Dunk releases on GOAT for retail, quote unquote retail. If you can call $260 retail for Air Max, but I think it's gonna probably go down similar to that. Probably, a Flight Club retail release, whatever the hell retail is. Retail might be $250. You know what I'm saying? With all that stuff they talking about having come with it, it's gonna be limited. It's gonna be high.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm guessing be $250. I would not be surprised if it's. I will be surprised if it's less than $250 retail.
At the moment on the page I'm showing, it's retail is marked as $225. So you might be right. It might be $250. It's early days to actually have a look at what the price is going to be, but if you guys listen to this, go and check out the Air Jordan 4 Flight Club. Just think of the Fire Red 4 and take the red and grey hints and just put black next to them, and you kind of got what the mock-up looks like. I hope it's not like this. I hope it's a bit more unique, brings a bit more flavour to the actual sneaker. But the for what we saw with the apparel or what comes with this, I think that's dope. I think that's the most valuable selling point for this sneaker at the moment. But let's just see what they actually put pictures look like. Let's actually see what the sneaker looks like when it actually does drop into terms of the details and the pictures. So that's going to be an interesting one. And then also staying on with the Jordan 4, this week we got a mock-up. I'm not even going to call it a real like variation or detail variation of the Air Jordan 4 London, which is going to fall in 2026. From the mock-up and where it's dropping, it almost feels like it's a winterized 4. So that's an interesting variation, especially if it drops in fall time. And in fall time in London, it's very cold and it's very wet. And it makes sense if it does become a winterized Jordan 4 London. What we've seen with the mock-up, some people put London at the back of it, which I don't think is going to be true, because the back it's just at this moment in time, the platform we're showing it shows Nike Air on the back, but some people or some mock-ups are showing Nike swoosh and London LDN on the back as well. And we saw a lot of apparel recently over the years with Paris LDN, which represents the states or the actual where the apparel is dropping. So that could be a possibility. And if that happens, we might see a lot more of these regional variations of sneakers drop, especially like we're seeing with an Air Max 95s in the US, which is awesome to see, because it means every region's getting a different silhouette or a different variation. And it's also interesting to see that, like I said on my review for the blue tints, we haven't seen a London or a Paris or a Munich or a Milan Air Max 95, but we're now seeing Jordan variations of London come, and we might see a Paris variation, or we might see different variations, but the US are not getting it, which is interesting. Which is an interesting little tweak there. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, it is. I do think it's a little off that there was no London 95 this year.
Yeah.
Hopefully y'all will get one next year, because London, well, the 95 is a big sneaker for London. You know, we know. You know, y'all gave it its own nickname for y'all, and I think it's a bit of a disservice in the anniversary year for y'all to not have a London 95. I mean, we got the Atlanta 95 last year, but for there to not be another London 95 recently, I think it's kind of whack.
I agree 100%. But also, it's okay. Take your.
I mean, y'all got the Liverpool.
Yeah, we could, but that was just Liverpool, which was his club associate. That was the last. There's been two variations before that, in terms of the Liverpool 95, but that was more of a club association before they actually transferred over to Adidas. So I think that was the last Nike's release with Liverpool. But if I stay with me, take your Atlanta cap off, and put your US cap on. Put your US cap on, and stick with me. When I saw this, I thought, okay, cool. They're giving a silhouette that's probably predominantly not as popular in the US to the US, like a 95, even though it's very popular where you are, bro. And they're giving us a Jordan silhouette, which is semi-popular here, but they're giving us not what we want, like in terms of a 95 and the anniversary, just giving us a 4. Maybe it's just switched places. So like, all right, cool. We'll give you more Jordans in this state, but we'll give you 95s in the US because we want to push the hype on that 95 in the US, and we want to push more Jordans in the UK or in Europe. That's the feeling I got with that. Because I don't see why we didn't get 95. Because that's if they released a London 95, instant sellout, bro. Instant sellout. Even in Paris, even in Holland and Denmark and in Italy and Milan and in the capitals, like instant sellouts, bro. See what I'm saying? So that's the feeling I got from it.
I mean, we don't know, so I can't disagree. That's what it looked like. So
yeah. It's all in perspective, but it's a move. It's a move, definitely a move, because the 95s are selling out in the States, so it's a move.
Yeah.
Very
a lot of
bold
colorways
move,
sitting still. I saw it. It was the one site over there I started to so bad it would have been like 300. The Solar Reds were actually in a full size run. I can't remember what store it was over there.
They actually sold out here, bro. They instantly gone, bro. I went to see, because I was in Selfridges. I went and tried to get a Della pair. They were sold out. They were sitting in store for probably for an hour or two, and then gone. Literally couldn't get them.
I kind of figured when I didn't press the button when I saw it, it was gonna be over with. So I went ahead and said, "Nah, I'm okay." Because I kind of gave up on the Solar Reds when I knew I had a good opportunity to get the Morehouse. And the Solar Red, it's the OG. I ain't got none of the OG gradients except the 2020 neons, but they supposed to be coming back next year. Hopefully, I can get the because 400 they all floating around 400.
Yeah. By the way, the Yu-Gi-Oh AMX 95s are they settled in price at that 400 mark here in the UK, 400, like 350 to 400 pounds, which is good. Like the ridiculous price they were at when they first released was crazy, bro. Crazy.
Most of the 595s end up selling around 350, 400, which is unfortunate because that's why I still ain't pulled the trigger on the Freddies yet after all these years, because I ain't got 400, 450 for y'all. I ain't doing it.
Yeah. We will try. Nah. But it's interesting that the whole switcheroo is interesting, but it's a bold move. Let's just see how it lines up and pays off for Jordan Nike brand.
Yeah, more on Reebok for the next quick strike. It seems that we may be getting the BBC ice cream board flip from Reebok in the near future. A lot of hype around Pharrell lately. He's winning again in the sneaker space. He has some down years in between the human race and these jellyfish. He has some down years in a lot of the Adidas collabs, the human race stuff that he was doing, a lot of the casual stuff he was trying to get off. But if the ice creams come back, it seems like people are going to be excited. This looks like a sample from Reebok. Because this pair, I can't believe this pair is old. I mean, if it is,
it looks fresh, bro. It definitely looks fresh.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I'm not following the story. I'm just going with my gut on this, and I'm gonna say I think it'll work.
But how does that work with Pharrell and Adidas and Louis Vuitton? Is Pharrell independent in terms of he can work with whoever he wants to work with, or is he tied down? That's the question.
Okay. Who else have we seen do this? Joe
Soleil.
Fresh Goods. Soleil. Why can't Pharrell do it?
So now, for what we're basically saying now is
because a different brand, ice cream. BBC is not in the Adidas contract.
Yeah, it's a different arm or spectrum of what Pharrell does as well, which means he can lease the name to a different brand, which if it's not tied to Adidas and Louis Vuitton, that makes sense, which is great, which is a loophole in a way to do another collaboration with somebody else, which is great, because we like when we talk. I saw a little bit of an article the other day about how it's important to how success is derived from diversity, not only in what you do in fashion, but in music and in the film industry and stuff like that. So a lot of people that have ventured from just not sneakers and into fashion and into art and music and literature and stuff like that have been more successful. And I think everything that's come through with the newer people that do collaborations are more in tune to do more collaboration diversely for different brands, which it gives them a more reach on different areas. And that's very important when it comes to stuff like this. So and I feel like collaborations are more adaptive as well. Because if you see what Pharrell's done, he's not only done obviously we know Pharrell for music, as well as his fashion, and as well as now for sneakers, and then it's just adapting with his range, which is good because he's now allowing himself to breathe in different spaces and not be pigeonholed in what people think he should be doing. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there should be limitations on people,
Nah.
especially somebody as creative as Pharrell, with all the different stuff he has going on at the same time. He with Louis, so if Adidas ain't mad about him being with Louis, how they gonna be mad about him doing something with Reebok? I understand it's more familiar with Louis being high fashion and Reebok being sportswear and being a direct competitor of Adidas, but Pharrell is Pharrell.
Yeah,
We talking about
exactly.
a worldwide superstar in multiple genres. You know what I'm saying? Music, film. You know, he done dropped a motion picture. Despite how well it did, he got it done. You know what I'm saying? So he can do anything. Fashion, he been winning. Jewelry, all type of stuff. So he didn't put his hands in so many different art forms. I think it would be a benefit for Adidas because it's just more hype on Pharrell.
Yeah, exactly.
So the more hype he has, the better it is for all the brands that he's collaborating with.
Yeah, it draws in the attention of different areas into what because you no longer support the brand, you support the artist and the person. So you're like, if you're a Pharrell fan, you will touch all the different areas. And what the brands are starting to understand is that's important because not only does Pharrell touch like movies and music and fashion, and now it's high-end fashion, and it's now like casual wear. It's all like the people that are into high-end fashion will like start to transverse into the casual wear, because if you really think about it, the jellyfish, I think I was having conversations. The jellyfish, the bro said it felt like a Balenciaga Triple S, and in a way, it feels like to me like a wave runner in a way when you look at it. So that touches the high end fashion to the casual wear, because that's the Pharrell influence already. And then you see from the music side, people like from that support Pharrell from the music side. So like, Calypso was wearing the jellyfish. So, Calypso and Pharrell's got that. I want to rock that as well. Because that link has always been there for like decades. And now everything else he touches. So people would be wearing Pharrell's fashion with his sneakers. It all kind of makes sense for the brands. And I think now what we're seeing, for what we saw previously, is now being evolved into... It's not just about the brand. It's not about the three stripes or the swoosh. It's about the person bringing in a catalogue of all of that support onto the brand. And that's more valuable for the brand than it is for the person. See what I'm saying? So it makes more sense to have somebody like Pharrell at your brand, because he's going to bring, and what Travis does with his music and a lot of it to his sneakers, it makes more sense for them to have a person with that kind of reputation come on and do that. And so now it's, for a brand, it's more important to have a person that brings in a lot more than just a person that just does music or films or stuff like that. It makes so much more sense. And it's good to see the evolution. Just brilliant to see the evolution.
Yeah, shout out to Pharrell, man. Hopefully,
shout out to Pharrell.
If indeed they do come back, they hit. I think they will.
Okie dokie.
This quick strike.
Yee. What is the next week's like? AK Halloween sneakers, bro. So Halloween is upon us. What's the offering from Nike this year, bro?
For some reason.
Okay.
They put them dumbass flies. That was on the Air Force One on the Air Max 95. And then 3M.
Yeah, you can smell that stink from far away.
They put them on the bottom. And they made the sneaker a neon variant to try to suck us in because they know we love black and neon on the Air Max 95. Listen here, Frank. No. This ain't it. Who approved this shit?
I wanna hold on. I don't know whether Daniel in the Discord said that was fire because I was like, what? Because
what?
Yeah, if you go back up to the Discord, Daniel, I don't know whether you said this was fire, but bro, that was. I looked at that and didn't say anything. I was like, bro. Flies on your sneaker. If that's true, I apologize if it's not true. You're probably gonna drop a message when you see this. But bro, this is not fire. This is absolute trash. Like the flies that are on it, bro.
Bro, spider webs on the tongue. Like what? Why flies? Who want flies? And then they put a jewel swoosh on it. Like this is a waste, bro. Like what are we doing? I'm in one mind, I want to buy these and scrape the flies off of them.
Because, yeah, everything else is fire.
Neon. Everything else is fire. The black, the neon. Why are the spider webs on the tongue and the flies on the shoe?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what the association with flying Halloween is all about because
Spiders
this is one of the Halloween sneakers. Yeah. But,
spider webs, flies get caught in the web, the spiders eat the flies. What the fuck does that got to do with Halloween?
Exactly, bro. That's my whole point. All right, move on to the next one. What's the other couple ones? Because there's a whole range of the actual Nike Halloween sneakers. The sneaker colorway is fire, but flies on it and the spider webs on it, it makes no sense to me. Just totally, it makes no sense to me for Halloween.
You got the KD 18 Slim Reaper, which is dope. We got
reminds me of the Air Force Ones they used to do with the actual
with the foot skeleton.
Yeah.
So they got a hand skeleton on these with that Terrascape upper that KD put on the 18s. KD and Nike used with the 18s. So I like these. These dope, glow in the dark bottom, glow in the dark or 3M like green 3M accents on them. I think the bottom is glow in the dark. It may not be. They're not showing it, but it looked like it glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do. So
there you go.
Yeah, KD 18s. I like these way better than I like them 95s. And we got the Jae 3 Spooky Season. Lemon lime, light lemon twist and hemp. I just want to call them lemon lime because it was like a Sprite colorway he had too.
Yeah. These are nice.
The Jae 3s, yeah. All type of good details on them. Extra laces. We got undead like zombie jaw on the insoles. We got the sharp, crazy looking teeth on the Dubray, blood red, 12 accents on the swoosh and all that. So Jae 3s, these 140 by the way. Let me say the prices. Them stupid ass 95s, 200 I think. And, the KDs are 170.
170.
Yeah.
They did have go on.
Last and least, the dumbass white Air Force One that we've been looking at for months, and for some reason people keep posting this shit. Houseflies. A white Air Force One with a bunch of black flies on it.
They did have a GS variation of the abdominable snowman, which was great. With the suede is crazy on that. That's the GS bit
Abominable.
It's the word. Abominable. Yeah, that's the one. Abominable snowman. So watch out. That's the GS size. I think is more in tune for the kids as well, which is great. But I do miss their. They've done so many good like Halloween variations of sneakers back in the day. I like the Mummy SBs. There's been a lot, but it's been really dry, bro. Like I'm waiting for them to do another really good variation of a Halloween sneaker, just to give the creative flair. Hopefully we get an SB. I don't know.
It's probably too late because all these dropping pre-Halloween like they should. Most of the time they drop on Halloween, which is crazy. So at least they getting ahead of the schedule this year and dropping them all before Halloween. So hopefully next year they'll be able to get some better designs. The KDs and the Jaws are good, but the 95s and the ones, they could have kept them. That whole housefly thing is not cool.
They need to get back to doing really good themed sneakers. I even enjoy the ugly sweater variations that they did for Christmas.
Yeah.
I do.
They got the Krampus. They got the Krampus SB coming. So yeah, they got better ideas. I don't know why they landed on houseflies. Like that's.
They're just trying to tell people to clean your dirty house, bro.
Right.
What are we doing? All right. Let's next quick strike, bro. Let's go.
Let's quick strike. Real quick, I want to so we talked about on the release live how that we only looked at one colorway of the Jae Tips Saucony Triumph 4. And I was saying this is probably the worst Jae Tips Saucony yet. And I think the community agrees. So sizes 9, 9.5, 10, 10.5, 11, 11, well, 11.5 sold out, but 12 and 13. So a lot of sizes of this Virginia Creeper colorway, which is the colorway that we looked at on the live. Also, we have the Sugar Maple colorway, which is primarily green. 8.5, 9, 9.5 is sold out. 10, 10.5, 11, 12 are all available. This third colorway, which is Perilla, or Peria, however you pronounce that, whether it's English or Spanish. Probably Spanish, 2 L's together. Peria. Yeah. A lot of sizes available in these too, starting at 9, 9.5, 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5. So don't seem like people are into this Jae Tips collab. I think, in my personal opinion, there's a fourth colorway too. In my personal opinion, he chose wrong with this silhouette. And the way he executed the collab it seems messy. And that, y'all know, I ain't bought no Saucony products since I was in high school. It ain't like I'm in the market for these, but I always like to give respect where it's due, and I'm gonna call it dope, even if I'm not in the market for it. And I said these wasn't it. And the community agrees, because Jae Tips ain't been missing with Saucony lately.
It's interesting. Like, you can get most of the sizes in the UK as well. I think there's, if you check the sites, most of them are stated, except for maybe some of the smaller sizes and maybe one or two individual bigger sizes, but most of them are actually there or thereabouts. So you can kind of cop them if you want. There's a lot coming. The thing is, I agree with you. It's not the best from Jae Tips, but there's a lot coming this month as well. There's a lot coming into like November and December time as well. So people are saving their money, and this cost of living is hitting people as well. So they're not like over the last year or two, people have been way more selective with sneaker pickups because it's harder out here. So if it doesn't hit, and if it's not going to hit, people are not going to pick it up. Simple as. It's just the way it is at the moment.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jae Tips. Hopefully he can bounce back with the next silhouette.
Yeah, for sure. Right, our last quick strike this week. It's all about 95. Just like this year's anniversary of the 95. And on that, bro, we have another 95, which is the undefeated 95, which is basically coming out holiday 2025, which we're going to definitely see sometime soon. First of all, we want to get your thoughts, and then we can talk about it. What's your thoughts, bro?
It's a pretty heavy load right here.
Yeah.
I think this might be, outside of the gradients, this will rival the Levi's release.
Yeah.
And the Yu-Gi-Oh release.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be one of the best 95s of the year if it indeed does drop this year. I will be running to wherever I need to run to get these.
All right. I'll tell you. Okay. So remember in 2017, if you weren't around then, 2017 they dropped the Air Max 97, which is the similar colorway to this as well. And this is what the streets like to call it, the Gucci variation of a colorway. So that's what what the streets call it. This is what they call it with a 97. So is in brand with what Undefeated do. I saw the early mock-ups earlier this year when they showed a different variation with a gradient with the actual Undefeated stripe. I knew that wasn't going to be the case. I thought it was going to be similar to this. It's good to see it's coming out. I'm gonna tell you what I feel. Just what my feelings are. If this is holiday 2025, what happens around November time, bro?
What you mean?
Don't we have Complex Con in November? End of November?
I think October.
Okay, October. Yeah. So remember that. Just remember that if this drops in holiday, it could, praying it's not, but it could be a Complex Con exclusive.
If they have them, they gonna have them because they had the KOI Sunders last year too. Yeah,
true, very true.
If they have them, they gonna have them. I don't think it'll be exclusive. And if they have them, we'll find out before. Hopefully, but I mean, I ain't going anyway. I would like to, but
yeah.
No, I don't think they'll be exclusive. They can't do that.
No, it'd be tragic.
They can't do that.
No, if it would be tragic if they do, but or it could be a Cyber Monday drop. So let's have a look at what happens. It's coming up. It's going to come out in the next couple of months. If this is
so,
true.
You don't think it'll be a general undefeated regular procedure drop early on the site and later on boutiques?
It could do that. It's the thing is, at this moment in time, it's all up in the air, especially with what happened with the Yu-Gi-Oh! But I hope it's not. I hope it does come out more generally to a lot of people. I can't remember how the 2017 97s came out, because that was quite hard to get as well. So in the times we are, I hope it's not, because it's a good pair. It's a good pair to have.
My sister got the olive pair of the 97s, but I can't remember if she got them on the release or after.
Yeah. It's worth checking that. But just remember, the time we're at, and the hype we're in, it's an anniversary, and just remember what happened with some of the Levi's and some of the what happened with the Yu-Gi-Oh. I have a funny feeling that this is going to be crazy. So and it's a good colorway as well, like you said. So there's a lot of hype behind this. I just hope it comes out more to the public than it does. It's not as exclusive as I feel like it might be, but it's a great colorway, and it's sticking into the tradition with what Undefeated did with Action 97 on the anniversary as well, which is absolutely awesome. So fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Let's just pray that anybody that wants this is able to get this, and that's the main thing that we always kind of discuss is making sure people get the sneakers they want. But it's a great colorway, it's in tune to what they did, and one thing that Daniel pointed out and I missed is the actual air bubbles all blacked out as well, which is one of the reasons why he wants it as well. It's a crazy colorway, definitely crazy colorway.
Yeah, bro, I need them.
Bro, what do we say? 95, bro. It is the year of the 95, bro. So you know what, let's celebrate, because prior to this, especially 2025, Nike never. You said this last week, and I'm going to reiterate this. It's been a beautiful year for sneakers, and this is the first time in existence of me picking up sneakers that they've actually done an anniversary spot on like it's supposed to be. Like, I'm talking dropping so many more variations of the silhouette that they're celebrating, especially Jordan 5s, especially 95s.
Yeah,
it is such a great year, and this is how it should be for every year of an anniversary of a sneaker. Let's just hope it carries on this way, especially with Nike and Jordan Brand realizing that in the year of anniversary you got to drop awesome sneakers. Think about what they've done with the 5s and the 95s, and think about like how brilliant it's been. I hope that carries on.
Bro,
just hope that carries on.
Think about how the years coincide with the mainline Air Max and the Jordan signature. The 96 and the 6. Think about what we seeing. We seeing I'm on my year 6 for next year. We seeing reverse bread for next year. We probably gonna see because we got the Olympics, we got the Carmines already. We got they might bring back the OG infrareds. We never know because when last time they came was 18. It could bring back the infrareds again. Ain't no telling what kind of foolishness we gonna see with sixes.
It's gonna be brilliant. It's gonna be brilliant.
I see what y'all did. I see what y'all did, cause y'all keep y'all and them being Pata, y'all being Nike, and everybody else keep pumping these DNA8s. Y'all pumping them. Y'all got the old school tire inflator with the 2 handles, and y'all steady pumping up this DNA8 collab with Pata. I don't know if I said it before, but I know I've been thinking it for a long time, which is why I'm holding out hope, even though we ain't seen nothing yet, that we getting the OG 96s next year. Because if you get a picture,
manifest it.
If you get a picture of the OG 96 and you get a picture of the DNA8 and you put them one on the top, one on the bottom, you're going to see what they did there. Don't try to pass off this DNA as a replacement for the 96.
Yo, bro. All right,
I see the waves. The patterns on the upper on both of them sneakers are the same. I've been giving y'all grace because I want everything that we do to be successful. I do, because it keep everything going. Y'all know I'm a stand. I'm gonna stand on the soapbox and holler Nike to the top of my lungs every time. Y'all know this.
Yeah.
So don't think Just like I see what KD been doing, all the bacon colorway and all that. We want them too. But goddamn it, y'all gonna give me my Air Max 96.
Yeah.
I ain't buying no damn DNAs ever. Till I get my 96.
Right. I feel like if it's going to happen, they're going to start showcasing it mid-November to December. Trust. If it's going to happen, that's where you're gonna find out. You get one. You know when it's the same feeling I got when we entered this year, and the actual Tokyo 5 wasn't showcased at all, bro. And halfway through the year, I was like, nah, it's not coming out. And it might come out in 2026, but it's tragic because it's the anniversary. And then overnight, it showed up. That's what's going to happen. You're going to approach 2026, and then all of a sudden, you're going to see a post, Air Max 96 returning in 2026. That's going to happen, bro. If it does, it's going to be in November or December time. It's just going to appear out of nowhere, and you'll be like, yo, bro, you said it. You've been thinking it, and now you finally said it on the pod. Now it's going to manifest. That's what I'm saying. This is the manifestation pod. This is where we manifest things. It's a shooter podcast, but 99% of the time, stuff we say ends up happening. And I don't know why. I don't know who's looking out for us, but somebody's definitely looking out for us. So stick with us, and Q, it just might happen. It just might happen. I have a feeling it might actually happen, bro. I have a feeling it might happen. So let's keep with that thought. Pray for us, because we need it. Q needs it. Fingers crossed. Hey, bro. Whew. I do, for your sake, I feel like I hope it does happen. That'll be absolutely awesome, because you're picking up every single variation that comes out. That's a dope sneaker, though.
Don't judge me.
No judgment. No judgment, bro. I'm never judging you, bro. No judgment. I just love it. I just love the passion. The thing is, it's the passion. Like, if we weren't passionate about it, we wouldn't say it. See what I'm saying? And the passion drives the words that we say, and the words that we say are magical scriptures for the manifestation. So that's where it comes from. So simple as, I hope it happens.
If I don't get my shoes next year, I'm gonna be salty. I'm telling you.
Hey,
I still
bro.
need my gradient. I still need the gradient neon 95s to drop again, like they claim they gonna do. I need it all.
That's gonna that will drop. Your bro. If I know that will drop, they if you can make a sale, bro. And like, forget. All right, cool. Let me put it this simple to you, right? Never go into a situation with emotion or your heart. Go with your brain. What makes sense in terms of business-wise? If it makes sense business-wise, and if it's going to sell business-wise, then they will do it, because it's going to make money, and business is derived from money, right? Because it's important that the businesses thrive and it profits. And if it does, and if it makes sense, and if it all aligns, then they all do it. And this is what I'm saying. If it makes sense for them to release that sneaker on the anniversary and people are wanting it, it's going to happen. Even though some people don't like it, even though some people say it shouldn't come back because it's a grill, they don't care. Because if it makes money, look, let me be honest. Let me be really frank with you. Nike and Jordan Brand don't care of what you say in terms of them bringing back a sneaker. They care about how much profit they're going to make from a sneaker. So if it makes sense, they're going to release it. Just as simple as that. As simple as that. So
if it sit out, if it sell, whoop-de-doo. I need my sneakers.
And that one too.
If it sit on the shelf, whoop-de-doo. So what? It sit on the shelf. I need mine in this room right here, so I can put mine on. I don't care about what none of that sell, sit. What I do? What you?
Has there been any breadcrumbs that you can see? Like, has anybody mentioned the 96?
I'm the only one talking about it. That's the problem.
If they start talking, if in the next couple of months you see people talking about what they should release back and somebody says the 96, especially big popular like platforms, is coming back. 100% coming back. Keep your ears and eyes open. Yeah, I have a feeling.
For years, man. What are we talking about?
All right, cool. Let's go back. Let's go into what we always love doing at the end of this show, bro.
What are you doing? There you go. When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to Sneaker Court Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. This week, we got two cases on the docket. First of all, let's get this out the way because this is important. This week, we saw the LAPD arrest a one man, which is Alexandro, I can't even say it, Aguilera Espesona. I hope I got that right. A 41-year-old from Los Angeles who apparently had... I'm going to say... I say it properly, bro, because I probably didn't say it. I butchered the name. God.
Alejandro,
that's the one.
Espinoza.
That's the one. A 41-year-old which had approximately 1.4 million worth of sneakers that were stolen from freight trains. So they fight... not just sneakers, apparel as well. They finally got the person that was robbing all the trains, or part of the person that was robbing all the trains in the actual freight trains over the last couple of years. It feels like they've finally caught him. And also that semi-ties back into what happened with Cool Kicks last week, which was for 500,000 worth of stolen goods that was kind of reprimanded. That whole situation is great because it means they've taken, firstly, one of the people in the organized crime syndicate, I would like to say, for that actual freight train robbery. So I hope the rest are actually captured and sentenced as well. I would just want to say, Cool Kicks needs to vet where they're getting their goods from, but it's really hard to do. So I would like to give some slack. I don't know whether what you want to say about that, bro, but it's a bad situation anyway because handling stolen goods is association, kind of deemed with association. What's your thoughts, bro?
Fuck them.
As simple as that. I'm going to say it's a great day because all of these, some of these people have been caught. Merchandise has been reprimanded and it hopefully goes back to the retailers that need to sell them. But obviously it's going to be compounded for a little while. I just hope that we start cleaning up more this situation from the streets because this is bad for us because it means that we don't have some of this stock that we can buy. And it also means that because we don't have some of this stock, it inflates the resale market because of that, because there's less product on the market. That's nearly 2 million worth of stock and 2 million worth of actual merchandise that we didn't get, which is crazy. But so on that, guys, it's a brilliant day because the LAPD have just cracked down some of the cases. And it all happened in LA, didn't it, bro? Both Cool Kicks and the situation. Mm-hmm. Is that right? Yeah. That's great. That's great. So on that... Guilty! I'm glad. I hope you wear those butt naked lows for the rest of your days. in prison because that's what you deserve. You don't deserve any of the nice stuff that you stole because that's crazy for you to actually take that merchandise and take that stuff away from the public because it's crazy, bro. Crazy,
they say he had a bunch of like power tools and stuff too. So it wasn't just sneakers and streetwear. It was all type of, like I said at the beginning of the pod, people resell everything.
Yeah, people resell everything. All right. Second on the docket, and the way we started this is Guilty. Finally, hip hop won today, or hip hop won this week. I just want to say credit to the judge that wrote that 38-page response to Aubrey Graham. I can't even say the rapper's name because I don't want to say the rapper's name. I'm glad that got chucked out of court. This is the biggest L I've seen in the history of hip hop. Like, forget what happened to Ja Rule. Forget what happened to Jay-Z. Forget what happened between Biggie and Tupac. That was tragic. God rest their souls. But I just want to say, this is the longest L in history, and it was made worse by you admitting to the fact that you are definitely not like us. The fact that you took that to court, the fact that people told you to go out, be silent, take a break and come back with a hit album, like similar to what Jay-Z did. And you didn't listen to the masses. You just got in your ego and you did what you did. So I just want to just say celebration. It's a celebration this week because everybody out there that loves hip hop was celebrating for the fact that that actual court case was thrown out the window. And it means that hip hop actually won and freedom of speech actually won this week. So on that, guys. Guilty for being a dumbass in your ego and not listening to what people are telling you around you. So on that note, bro, anything you want to say?
There's no such thing as a salty graham cracker.
And that's where we're going to leave it, guys. Because if you're a true hip-hop fan, if you love music and you love freedom of speech and you love everything that you love about music, it was a great week to be a fan of hip-hop. That's all we're going to say, bro. On that, that's it, bro.
Yeah. When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Graham crackers are salty though, isn't it? Oh, no, salty. So they're sweet, aren't they? Oh,
No,
salty.
they're supposed to be sweet, but this is a salty
Oh,
graham
okay,
cracker
good.
over here.
Yo, I love
Saltine
saltine cracker. I love the fact that
Half
what
cracker.
Joe Budden, half cracker. Yo, I love Joe Budden, bro. Like he what he did after that was absolutely awesome. I saw that. I actually saw that.
He didn't have to do much. He was trying to avoid it. They made him talk about it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, man. It's like you said, bro, it's a victory for hip hop. We'll get more into it. Cause that was that wasn't your moment. That was not your moment.
Bro.
Your moment has yet to come.
Yeah, bro.
Just I already know.
Post-pod.
Hey, post-pod on Patreon. Y'all tune in, man. It's going down.
Yeah. I told you it was going to be civil. I told you it was going to be like civil.
Yeah, I know. Listen. We got another party to do.
Yeah. Discounts?
Some discounts, man. Yeah. We're going out of here. Shout out to the Curry family. Finally, the real Splash Brothers are teammates. Steph and Seth Curry on the same team after I think 17 years. Steph being in the NBA, he's on the same team as his younger brother Seth, another one of the highest 3-point percentage players in NBA history. They just make shooters over there. You know, Dale Curry, their father, he was a great 3-point shooter. Steph, obviously the greatest 3-point shooter of all time, and Seth Curry, the younger brother, also a tremendous 3-point shooter, is now on the Golden State Warriors. So get your backcourt defense together.
Yeah, no. Yeah, exactly. Right back.
And they traded jerseys the other day too. Seth made a joke in the press conference about trying to buy number 30 because Dale Curry, their father, wore number 30, and Steph is number 30. Seth always wore 30, but now they're on the same team, so Seth got to wear 31. So yeah, shout out to the Curry family, man. You are not correct.
Okay.
But you're right.
Okay.
Nike is trying to push the Air Max 90.
Okay.
But it will not work.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
I was under the impression that you felt like it would the push would work, the extra push would work. I was saying I agree with I see the push, we see the push, but the push ain't gonna work. I just think it's not gonna work.
Yeah. The difference is the Air Max 90 is a specialized sneaker. Like it almost reminds me of the Air Jordan 3. But the Air Jordan 3 is a bit more popular, I would say. But the Air Max 90 is just such a unique sneaker. Mm-hmm. Way more. I totally understand what you say. 100%. But they're definitely pushing it.
The LA Rams and San Francisco 49ers NFL pack, rivalry pack. I feel like it's probably going to be more to come. We know the Grateful Deads. So, yeah, they definitely pushing it. So, shout out to everybody who love Air Max 90s. Hopefully, y'all like these pairs. They dropping.
Like we say, follow the breadcrumbs. Follow the breadcrumbs. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and the black, gray, and yellow one is not Batman.
Yeah, it's
not. Shout out to LeBron for including Mike Miller in his new campaign.
For sure.
Mike Miller pulled up with a stupid donk with the rings spinning. He got, oh my God. Y'all just check out the LeBron.
Crazy.
Y'all check out the LeBron 23 Miami Twice ads. That car is stupid. Shout out to Mike Miller and that whole Miami Heatles team. LeBron still repping the Heatles. Especially that decision ad they did with Hennessy. That was trash. That was trash, LeBron. Like people been clowning the original decision. The way that whole thing went down, people been clowning that for years, and then you're gonna do it again. And people was talking about, oh, he gonna retire, right? No, the fuck he ain't. I already knew it was some type of brand deal. People thought LeBron was fit. Bro, he been talking about how he looking forward to this new season and he want to play with Bryce, and Bryce at Arizona doing good and all, and Bronny, his development and everything. Come on, bro. Y'all ain't pretty. I could tell who don't pay attention to basketball. Next quick strike. Josh Naylor. I can't remember who he played for. He a baseball player. Wore crystal Pantone 11s.
Ooh.
That's it. Yeah, the T-Pain song "Get Low." Shawty got low, low.
Low, yeah.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. T-Pain got a collaboration with Crocs. They made the boots with the fur.
The fur boots. I saw that.
last but not least from me, shout out to Jordan Brand Racing. They let a bunch of high school kids design the Wings car.
Yeah.
And it actually came out similar to the Jordan 5 Wings shoe. And they also rolled out a Mojave Jordan 11 theme sneaker.
I hate this, bro. I want that sneaker.
You gonna get it.
It's gonna be limited as hell.
You gonna get it though.
Let's see.
TJ.
Yeah.
You gonna get that shit.
More than likely, it's dope. Very dope. Very dope sneaker.
TJ. You gonna get that shoe.
Yeah. We're gonna get that shoe. All right, couple from me. Justin Bieber launched his Skylar collection. If you're interested in, go and check it out. Not impressed. Puma released their variation of the Prada, an America's Cup sneaker, which is really retailing for $100. Watch out for that. Another Mason Margiela has released their Future sneaker. If you're interested in high-end fashion, go and check that out. There was a very detailed look at the Air Jordan 16 Board of Governors. Go and check that out. That looked kind of semi-dope, in my personal opinion. And also, I'm gonna try and say this. Jamar Gibbs, you probably say it better than me. Was on the Our Turn camp. Jamar Gibbs, that's the one. He was on Our Turn campaign. Go check that campaign out. It looked absolutely epic. ACG Air Max Gold Dome is releasing in
Gaia Dome
is releasing in
the
holiday
Stussy
2025.
Joints.
Yeah, the sushi joints is releasing in 2025. Watch out for that.
No. They come. Finna say they coming out soon.
Yeah, holiday 2025. Just soon.
No.
Soon.
I mean like a couple of weeks on over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the date for you.
Yeah, go on.
17th. Oh no! I'm sorry. That's the Baltoro. That's the Baltoro. The Baltoro Stussy Baltoro's 17th. My bad.
Okay. Also, more jellyfishes are coming out of the way. We saw a blue variation of the jellyfish and a brown and I would like to say Vault color of the jellyfish. I'm not too keen on the brown and Vault color, but there's more jellyfish from Fro coming out, so watch out for that. Rudy Gay is selling his sneaker collection. So we saw that this week as well. And I think the last couple I've got, Jason Tatum has got his own Jordan 11 IE coming out. And also Nike are handing out instant gold tickets. They released them on the 312 sneaker stash in Chicago. So that's a new thing they're doing. So if you're in the stash locations, it might be doing that. So it would be worth going to the stash locations if you're around. So watch out for that as well. But yeah. That was all the discounts this week, and that was pretty much the show this week as well.
Yeah, man. This was a good one. I had fun.
That was fun. That was definitely fun.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the bros. Once again, shout out to my cousin, Big Fresh. Shout out to my sister, Q Lasher, my wife, the dancing lady. Shout out to the bros, Anish, Jamie, Daniel, Dwayne. Shout out to Mackie. Shout out to you, TJ.
Thank you,
bro. Shout out to DTLR and Morehouse. Shout out to Asia Wilson. Shout out to Hip Hop. Shout out to Kendrick.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Kendrick shows in South America are going crazy. So shout out to everybody that loves hip hop out there.
Yeah. Shout out to my brothers. Shout out to my sisters.
All the people.
Have a great day. Have a great week. Great month. Great remainder of the year.
Yes.
Buy what you like. Rock what you like. Don't believe the hype because the hype ain't real. And remember, sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool. Remember that,
yes.
Guys. Always remember that. Yeah. And you can manifest anything. Just believe it and it will come true if you want it to.
Believe in yourself. Huh?
Exactly, bro. Have confidence. Say it with your chest.
Please do. Peace.
Peace out. Peace.